that are brand new, that means we're back. Listen, we're excited, man. We're excited. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday to give people an idea about the power of a financial makeover. I'm actually live on Facebook. If you guys want to go share this information with your groups, we are on that's how to increase your cashflow.com. How to increase your cashflow.com. So now you guys can go out and take this link and put it on your platform so that you guys can give some free value and a lot of wonderful education to people who look to you for guidance, right? That's what this is all about. The extra digit movement is about growing your net worth one digit at a time. But we do it using strategies. See, that's the difference with us. Not a lot of sales, not a lot of hype, not a bunch of fluff. We're going to show you strategic things that wealthy people do every single day that they pass down to their children and grandchildren. And hopefully you guys can take some of that same advice, and guess what? Results will start coming your way as well. So I'm not here to really get you in something. I'm not here to sell you on something. I'm here to show you why America is the wealthiest country in the world, and a lot of our citizens in this country are struggling. And that's a hard pill to swallow when you think about it. How do we have billions and billions and billions of dollars? I think the last count was like 667 billionaires, several thousands of millionaires, and then people are broken homeless. You ever thought about that? It's a staggering statistic. And the reason is most people don't show you some of the things I'm going to show you guys tonight. Basic stuff, right? The difference between income and cash flow. How inflation has to be budgeted into your future or you will never be wealthy. How if you're not investing right now, you're not even on the road to financial freedom and flexibility. So do me a big favor. If you're here for the first time or if you're here and you're excited, period, and you're on the webinar tonight or you're on the Zoom or on Facebook, do me a favor and give me some ones in the chat just so I know I'm talking to a group of people that's not out here bored sick about getting wealthy. All right, I got some ones. Okay, so at least we got a group of people that's into what I'm saying, right? Nothing like talking to a group that does not want to hear the power of getting wealthy. Let me start by showing you the 4 things that keep you from getting wealthy. Once you recognize these things, you'll never look at them the same. And here's the thing. Taxes and debt are married, like husband and wife, and big business and inflation are like brother and sister. When you see these things now, you're going to say, you know what? I get how the system and society continues to make a ton of money off the backs of people who don't know any better. Here's what I want you guys to understand. Just write down taxes, debt, inflation, and big business. Taxes and debt are husband and wife. Big business and inflation are brother and sister. Now, this is the thing you got to get. There's nothing wrong with capitalism, but you got to be on the right side of capitalism. See, most people, they're on the wrong side of capitalism, so they get capitalized on. After this quick 25, 35-minute overview, you're going to be on the right side of capitalism, so you won't feel like the country's beating you to death, right? So here's what happens. Taxes are the start of everything. The country fooled you a long time ago into believing that if you gave up all your tax dollars throughout the year and just gave it to the good, big, bad government, then they would give you a percentage of it back in the form of a tax refund. And that's where the trickery started. So instead of you saying, hey, wait a minute, I work hard for my money. I did all the work all year. I was in traffic all year. I was the one that put gas in my car. I was the one who clocked in and out. I was the one who got the job. So why don't I get my money? They tricked you at an early age into believing that the W-2, which is the tax code for take my money off the top and give me what's left afterwards, they tricked you into believing that that was the best thing to do. So when the taxes come off the top, then you have to borrow money off the bottom. See how that works? So now think about this for a second. If you make $50,000 a year and the government takes $18,000 and you take home $32,000, but your car note and your mortgage and your student loans and your credit cards were based on your gross of $50 that you never got in the first place. See, they don't ask you how much you make after taxes. They say, what's your gross income? You're like, hey, I make $50,000. I make $100,000. I make $76,000. No, you make $32,000. You make $72,000, right? You make $18,000. So people are born in a system that teaches them how to be behind. Put this in the comments. Time to get ahead. Let me see it. You got to start affirming this stuff. It's time to get ahead. I'm tired of having our children and our loved ones who work hard behind from the jump. So now you got to borrow the tax difference. So now guess who you go see? You go see the banks. Now you got credit cards. Now you got student loans. Now you got a mortgage. Now you got a car note. So now you owe interest on the debt that you had to borrow to get back to the tax dollars. Then you owe the tax dollars all year long because that's what, I mean, and because of those tax dollars all year long, that's what puts you in debt. So now the husband and wife just taking advantage of you. And then we wonder why those are the two biggest entities in the world. The U.S. Treasury, with your tax dollars, and the banks, with your interest. Now here come that brother and sister. See, those parents had some children. Right? Here come that brother and sister. They want a piece of the pie too. See, it's a family of 4 that you got to fight. But the good news is you ain't got to do it alone anymore. So we your family now. We're going to fight it all with you. All right? So it's a family of 4. Here comes big business pushing the prices of everything up. You see? See now, because a business owner in free enterprise can control how much things cost, they can just increase gas prices to keep up. They can increase daycare. They can increase healthcare. They can increase the nail shop. They can increase the barbershop. They can increase lawn care. They can increase groceries. So now, because a business owner needs to raise their profits, they increase their revenue by increasing the cost. Well, here's the problem. If you can't increase your income and increase your take home as fast as they're increasing their prices, you are toast. So I'm at the gas pump today, pumping gas like we all do. I, got distracted by something. I looked away. I looked back. I was at $77. I was like, "Ooh, all right, I should be full," right? The pump didn't cut off, but I felt like I had been, standing there long enough. So I was at 77 big ones. So Miss Garrett, I get in the car. I was like, it should be full. 77 was half today. Oh yeah. Yeah, 77 was half. Type I feel you in the comments if you feel inflation is at a fever pitch right now. So I know I'm not the only one who feels like I'm getting totally taken advantage of by these business owners, right? So you feel me, 77 is half. Now I'm gonna give you a powerful, powerful statement right now. Watch. Today's money or today's income will not be enough to pay for tomorrow's prices. Today's income will never be enough to pay for tomorrow's prices. So what you're doing, if you're not careful, you're hedging that business owners one day are going to get benevolent and nice and kind and say, you know what? Things are just too expensive for the masses. Let's drop the price of everything down. Wait on it if you want to. Or you can say, you know what? I need to learn how to give myself a pay raise so that income, the prices or increase won't kill me because I got higher income. You cannot wage or hedge your bet that a business owner, gas prices, daycare prices, healthcare prices, grocery prices will come down before you take your income up. So if you banking on today's dollar being enough for tomorrow's prices, you in big trouble. Y'all see it right now. This is the funny thing that I want you guys to understand. Y'all are looking at it right before your eyes. You just don't believe it. Groceries are up. Gas is up. COVID, wars, politics, economics, prices are through the roof. If your income is what you were making last year, you toast. You toast. It means, I want y'all to put this in the comments. $1 equals 62 cents. $1 equals 62 cents. So where do you turn when everything is sky high and your money's not? Thank God there's a solution. It's called income shifting. See, the first thing you need to do is get your money back away from the people who took it away from you. And the fastest way to do that, ladies and gentlemen, is to start a home-based business. See, you keep looking for more education. Nothing wrong with education. But these days, specialized education is the key. You understand? Now, I'm not bashing education. Take it from the guy who got a liberal arts degree in English. I'm not an author. I didn't end up becoming a teacher. I haven't written any books lately. I mean, I'm not a Pulitzer Prize winning anything. I'm not a journalist. So take it from the guy with the liberal arts degree. I'm not knocking education. What I'm saying to you is my specialized education has me on the track to be wealthy. I'm in the top 5% income earners in the country because of my specialized education, not my generic education. So tonight, I'm gonna give you a specialized education on what to do with your finances. I want y'all to think about this for a second. A home-based business tackles all four at one time, right? Type this in the comments. Tackle all four. The reason is the government lets you lower your taxes if you have a business. They actually penalize you if you don't have one. Now, did y'all hear what I just said? The government penalizes you if you don't have one. So if you don't have a business, they say, your taxes are going to be higher. And we taking them first. If you have a business, they say, you know what? Your tax is going to be lower. And we're going to let you pay us later. So I want that to be a meme. Extra digit, let's make that a meme that let's put that out everywhere tonight on our social media, right? The government penalizes you if you don't have a home-based business. Let me just give you some quotables tonight. So why would you continue to get penalized when you're already sitting on the house, you're already sitting on your social security number, you already have an apartment or a domicile, somewhere you live, you already got a cell phone, you already got the internet. Why don't you have a business when the government is penalizing you if you don't have one? Brian, how they penalize me? Okay, let's look at it. If the government allows me and you, let's put me and you side by side. I don't have a business in this case, and you do. You got a cell phone, I got a cell phone. But the government lets you take your cell phone receipts and subtract it from the income you made to lower your taxable income. The government lets you take your internet receipts and subtract it from your taxable income to give them less. Because what the government is saying is, you have a business, so we need you to stay in business. So we're going to give you a break. So all the stuff you spending, let me go back to these high gas prices. You letting this get you not writing this gas off? Hold on. You can have a business where these gas prices that are sky high, at least let the gas prices lower your taxes. Oh, that's another meme. That's another meme. I'm gonna give y'all some memes tonight. At least let the gas prices lower your taxes. At least do that. If I'm gonna put $77 in my truck for half a tank, at least let it lower the taxes. Or you're gonna keep getting beat up on both sides. Inflation and taxes, inflation and taxes, inflation and taxes. At some point, you gotta start winning. Now, me on the other hand, cell phone, internet, in this example, no home-based business, I got the same taxes coming out of my job. Gas is sky high, and I still got my cell phone, internet, gas in my car, food in my stomach, going on vacations. Actually, mine are called trips because I'm tripping because I can't afford the vacation, right? So if I can't afford the vacation, I'm tripping. A vacation is when you don't think about it, so you vacate. A trip is when you tripping because you got no business trying to take no vacation, right? So I learned that when I was broke. Now you get to write everything off. All I get to do is watch my money go out the window. The government penalizes you for not having one. So why don't you have one? Another reason for a home-based business. Leave a legacy for your children, man. Look, this is my son. He's 18 years old and graduating this year from high school. We've already put him in business, so he's approaching $900 a month in residual income. So all he knows is he'll earn $900 a month minimum in residual income if he doesn't do anything else. That's number one. Number two, For his 16th birthday, I took him to South Africa, right? I want y'all to hear this. So I take him to South Africa because I want him to expand his mind and have some vision and see the world. Watch the power of a home-based business. So he's getting residual checks. His credit score is a 760. He's 18 years old. His credit score is a 760. Why? Because his mother and father learned the early tricks of getting high credit scores. She's in the 8s. I'm in the 8s. He's in the 7s. He'll be in the 8s. We learn the rules of the wealthy by starting a home-based business. We learn the power of residual income. So now he's taking vacations, not trips. He wasn't tripping in South Africa. True story. While I'm in South Africa, see this lake I'm on? See this lake I'm standing on right here with this water and this dock? That's 20 acres I was able to purchase sight unseen. It's affectionately known as Bean Acres. So I didn't see the property. All I know is it was 20 acres. I saw a video of the property. I saw a video of the property and said, sign my name. I'll be back in a week. Sign my name. I don't have to see it. 20 acres with a lake, fully stocked. All I envisioned was, write this down in your notes: cash, asset, cash. And put that in the comments. If you're not living that wealth principle, cash, asset, cash. I need to take some cash. I need to buy, build, or grow an asset, and that asset should generate more cash. Some of you guys are sitting on your asset, your apartment, your home, your townhouse, your house, your condo, your home-based business, and you're not using it at all. So now, I'm not bragging and boasting. I'm giving you perspective. Now all my son knows is land, acreage, lakes, fishing, being self-sufficient, having residual income, being an entrepreneur, having a high credit score. He's not even 20. Put this in the notes. Give our children a head start. Put that in the notes. We got to use cash, asset, cash to give our children a head start. See, I'm about breaking family curses. We got to give our children a head start. If you're not about that, you can go on and get off the webinar right now. This kind of conversations is not going to be for you. We're about providing an extra digit to your net worth. So why not start a home-based business, right? So there's 6 things we're going to help you do. 6 things we're going to help you do. We call it 3 up and 3 down. The first thing we got to do is we got to attack the big 3. Your taxes got to go down, your debt has to go down, and your expenses have to go down. Now, when you knock those things out, automatically your cash flow goes up. But let me tell you how America hustled you. Let me tell you what they did. They got you thinking that you need to make more money all the time. Nothing wrong with more money. Don't get me wrong. But what you don't understand is the first thing you got to do is get your money back from the highway robbery. The mother, the father, the sister, and the brother, taxes, debt, inflation, and big business, these parents and these children all in your pocket. Let me give you a meme. Something has to work, just not me. I learned that a long time ago. I said, man, something got to work. Something got to work, just not me. I want some passive income. So the first thing I got to do is stop bleeding and giving all my hard-earned money away to the father, mother, and the 2 kids. And then give that income to me and my kids, or my child, right? My family. So watch this. I want you to get this. This is important. Income shifting is the wealth principle of shifting the money back from those entities. We lower your taxes, we lower your debt, we lower your expenses. Now, here's the good news. Experts are going to do all this for you. Isn't that cool? You don't have to rely on the person who introduced you to this webinar. If you're watching me on Facebook, you're not relying on the person who shared this message with you. You're not relying on anybody. Our company MWR Financial has relationships with firms who specialize in these 6 areas for 10, 20, 25, 30 years. So now you got this company in the middle, MWR Financial. And then you have these legs, kind of like an octopus or a spider, off of each division who specialize in a certain area of your finances. And then all you do is let the experts handle that area of your finances. Now I'm going to tell you something funny. A friend of mine tried to challenge me the other day. Well, Brian, people get deep voice, that means they're serious, right? Well, Brian, who are these experts? And how do I know that they're qualified to handle my finances? Now, this is a good friend of mine, so I'm just saying it. I just call him Joe. I said, Joe, let's put it this way. They're better than you. Okay. I'm just telling you, I don't have time to play with all my broke friends that watch me make 7 figures from home for the past 25 years. Joe, they're better than you. That's all you need to know. Your credit score can't get no worse. Your taxes can't get no higher. Your expenses are through the ceiling. Your debt is sky high. Joe, I know you. Now, I didn't say this to him. I'm just telling y'all. Joe, I know you. You can't fool me now. You can fool everybody else on social media. I've known you my whole life. They're better than you. So why don't you let somebody else improve your finances, not invest for you, not take your money, but you upload a few documents and move out the way and let them fix your credit. You upload a few documents and move out the way and let them lower your taxes. You upload a few documents and move out the way and let them negotiate your bills down. This is what they do. I need y'all to put that in the comments. This is what they do. So you're going to compete with a firm who all day negotiate people's bills going down, getting lower. You're going to negotiate, you're going to outproduce an enrolled agent with the IRS who all they do all day is know the tax laws and get your taxes lower. You're going to outwork a credit restoration company that's been in business 25 years where all day, all they do is get illegal stuff off your credit. Then you got old Joe asking me how I know. People kill me. How I know who these people are. Joe, they're better than you. I promise you. Okay? So be part of a winning team. Now, Brian, you said 6 things. Well, guess what else they do? So not only are these firms going to lower your taxes, debt, and expenses, now we're going to increase your cash flow. So your cash flow automatically goes up when those 3 things come down. So now you got more money in your household. We're going to increase your income because I'm about to show you guys how to get paid every day. And then we're going to increase your credit score. So now your interest rates are lower, your credit scores are higher, your taxes are down, your debt is down, and your expenses are down, but your cash flow is up, your income is up, and your credit scores are up. That's what we call winning. Now you winning. Give you a quick quotable. If you're paying this month's bills with this month's money, you are 1 month away from catastrophe. Now, catastrophe is a hard word to spell, so if you're doing a meme tonight, you come up with what you want to come up with. But if you're paying this month's bills with money you made this month, whoo, you 1 step away from disaster, man. You're supposed to be paying bills this month with money you made 6 months ago. The money you make this month, you're not even supposed to be touching it, really. When you understand cash flow, the money you made this month, you shouldn't be touching. The money you made this month, you're supposed to be spending this money in December somewhere because you should be 8-9 months ahead. A lot of people can't follow that. Brian, how? Well, you got to stop doing what you're doing currently, number 1. You got to stop thinking how you're thinking currently, number 2. Write this in your notes. $79 a month. Can y'all believe that? $79 a month. And this whole membership is covered. Now I'm going to call my friend Joe again, right? Fake name Joe. Joe said, Brian, $79 a month. Now, this is the same guy who want to know about everything. Brian, $79 a month. I said, Joe, did you hear the 6 things they're going to do? One of those things alone is going to save you $200-300 a month just in taxes. So the 79 is worth $200 or $300 just in taxes. Another category, they're going to take your credit score up and get all that illegal stuff on your credit off, right? And I say illegal because a lot of companies report stuff illegally. They didn't follow the law, and it shouldn't be on your credit report at all, okay? So that's number one. Number two, then they're going to lower your bills. So, Joe, if they don't get paid unless you get results, isn't it worth $79 for you to save $1,000? For you to save hundreds? Oh yeah, Brian, you're right. See, it's just a person's mentality has to be one of abundance, not one of scarcity. Put this in your notes. Don't trade 2 figures for 4. Okay? I mean, no, put it this way. Don't lose. Let me rephrase that. Don't lose 4 figures for 2. Because that's what a lot of y'all doing, man. You're going to mess around and let $79 keep you in thousands of dollars in debt. It's just lack of understanding. So $79 a month gives you access to all these experts. Now I'm going to show you how we get paid and get out of here. But first, somebody type me in the comments if you are blessed and know for a fact that this membership has done numbers for you. I want y'all to hear from some new people in the extra digit movement, right? Who have testimonies, before and after stories. Raise your virtual hand. Raise your virtual hand because it's easier that way, right? Don't lose 4 figures for 2. Don't lose 4 figures too. Okay, raise your virtual hand. CJ, let me get CJ. I see you. CJ, boom. Hey, Miss CJ, how you doing?
I am doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. You got some new people here who want to hear what has happened to you. Give me your before and after story, please.
Well, first thing I want to say is the knowledge, because knowledge is power.
Yes.
And a lot of the information that you are providing for us, things that are not taught to us, not taught to our parents, and our parents haven't taught it to us. And we don't get taught these things in school either. As far as uploading my documents is extremely easy. Once I have uploaded my last 2 pay stubs and my last year W-2, I saw an increase in an immediate pay raise without even having to go through my employer of $300.
Nice. Is that once a month or every 2 weeks? It doesn't matter. Just tell me.
That's bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. So
bi-weekly. So that would be a total of $600 a month.
Now, Miss CJ, let me ask you a question. Did you have to do any extra work?
No.
Did you have to ask for a raise?
No.
No overtime to get it?
No.
The money you were already losing came back to your house because you started a business.
Yes, absolutely.
Now let's teach the people, how do we take $600 a month and make it work? You got some debt we can tear into?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
So we attack the credit cards, guys. We attack the student loans. What she's saying is our enrolled agents adjusted her W-4 because now she has a legitimate business. And because of her legitimate business, she got $600 a month back in tax minimization to use that money to pay off the debt. So now, remember I keep talking about the husband and wife? Now they're getting a divorce. You know what I'm saying, Miss CJ? They ain't winning no more. And we're going to take care of these kids too, called inflation and what? And our big business. Congratulations, my friend. Have you started working on your Miss CJ? You start working on anything else? Your bills or your credit?
Yes, I've actually started working on my credit. So I uploaded my 3 credit reports from the 3 credit bureaus. So they're working on that as well. So that's is rolling on that as well. So pretty soon there'll be some results there as well. So I love it.
I love that accent. Where you from?
Dominican.
Where you live now?
Well, I currently live in Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona, but right now I'm in New York.
All right. We hear you. We see you all over the globe. Congratulations. Keep up the work. All right.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. Miss Morgan. You notice Miss Morgan, all she kept saying is, I upload. Miss Morgan, tell everybody what she means. When she's saying all I did was upload, how simple is it?
It is so simple because you already have the documents, right? We all know how to upload pictures and put things into a system, and it's literally as simple as that. For me, when I actually uploaded my debt information, they showed me that my creditors plan would have had me in debt for 84 years. And the experts were able to get it down to 8 years. So now I'll be completely debt free by January of 2030. And then their plan also saves me over $100,000 in interest. So yeah, I can upload a couple of pictures to save over $100,000. It's awesome.
Upload a couple of photos, right? Miss Morgan, let me go to my friend Joe. Now he can spend, $82 at TGI Fridays, right? He can buy drinks on everybody and all our friends at the, class reunion, but he won't do $79, right? But this is what's funny. When you say upload, I caught the same guy uploading a picture to Facebook, but he won't upload his 2 tax returns or his pay stub to our company and let us get his finances down. It's all up here. Am I right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly right. So with this, you definitely get a transformation of your finances and also of your mindset. So I'm thankful for that for sure.
I love it. Ms. Morgan, you got a little glow. You got a little glow on you now. You starting to like new money over there.
I'm working on it. You know what I mean? I'm working on it. I tell you, when you got the right experts in your corner and the right people around you, it's amazing what happens.
All right. Congratulations. Don't stop. Don't stop. All right. Okay, guys, listen. My 30 minutes of fame is up. Let me show you how to make the money real quick. So $79 a month is for your cash flow increase. So that's $79, right? We got that. Now, if you want to join our business, we took $99 off for March Madness, and we're going to carry it through the end of April. Can y'all believe this? So we're going to go about 45 more days and let you guys get the $129 investment for the business. See, the $79 was for the membership. $129 covers the membership and a new business. Y'all hear me, right? Not $129 plus $79. No, $129 covers the membership and the business. Now your monthly is $119. Now here's the big news. Before I go, you got to get this. You are grandfathered in because this summer we're going to add some new services to our membership, which means the membership is going to go up a little more. $139, $149, $20 or $30 more, but not yours. Because you joined during March Madness, you're still $119. See how that works? So get grandfathered in, if nothing else. Then we add the new services to the platform. You still get the new services at the old investment of $119 per month. So, Brian, what are the 3 numbers I need to remember? Just for tonight, $79 a month is one thing. Boom, nothing else. That's the membership only. But you can't make money with that. You can just save money and increase your cash flow, what we've been talking about. $129 one time gets you in business. You see, now you're in business. And then $119 per month maintains that business. And all that includes the membership plus the business. Hope you got that. Now, watch this. Now that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, like all these people that showed you their testimonies, this is Charles Ivory here, who just bought his new house. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but I saw the blueprints. Oh my goodness, it's sick. It's a ranch. He said he's getting tired of walking up and down them steps, him and his lovely wife, Cookie. So they got the water in the back. They got the lot paid for with cash. Things are happening right up under your nose, right? Miss Shana Rollins here just closed on her house about 2 years ago. How cool is that? We started MWR about 2 years ago. This is my long-term business partner. She's $1 million residual ring club earner, as well as Charles Ivory. Martha Stewart property. Always wanted to live over there. She got her house. Super cool watching people's dreams come true. So here's what I told you about earlier. Get started in the business. Why? Well, first thing, if you know 3 people, sick and tired of being sick and tired, overworked, underpaid, robbing Peter to pay Paul. If 3 people join the business within 30 days, we give you a bonus of $150 on top of this daily check I'm about to show you before I go. If you know 3 people within 30 days, bonus $150. If they introduce 3 people, within 60 days, bonus 450. If they introduce 3 people within 90 days, bonus 900. Add it all up, that's about $1,500 extra dollars that you can make. 150 plus 450 plus 900. All because you help 3 people get started in a month. They help 3 people get started in 60 days, and they help 3 people get started in 90 days. Right? Now, here's what happens. As your organization grows, so do these points. Points represent people. So don't worry about it right now, but just know that we're worth 3 points apiece. So let me give you some milestones, current milestones. 12 people in your organization, not 12 that you told, 12 total, is about 600 a month. This way you won't have to worry about all these points, right? Because you're brand new, I don't want you to have to think it's difficult. So let me give you a formula. So what we do in our team, we say 5, 15, 50. Introduce 5. So what happens is now you've already gotten that first bonus of 150 because you passed 3, right? So introduce 5. And now that you've introduced 5, believe it or not, $5 a day kicks in. So what does that mean? Your membership is now paid for in addition to the savings. Your membership is paid for because $5 a day at 30 days a month is $150. All you paying is $119. So you got some change left over at $5 a day, 5 people. Make sense? 15 people is about $600 a month. And 50 people is over $2,000 a month. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to be honest with you. If it took me a year, and people don't want to hear this, but it's true. If it took you a year, which it shouldn't, but to get $2,000 a month residual, people go to college, people get degrees, people and do all this stuff, and their income is not non-wage. This is non-wage income. It's not a lot of people. Don't let the internet fool you and social media and Instagram fool you, walking around that just make $2 grand a month and they sleep. 50 people, which started with 5, then 15, then 50, average about $2 grand a month minimum. I don't care if it takes you a year. Get that going. Let me tell you why. Because your social insecurity is not going to pay for inflated prices in 15 years. And you don't believe me? Please don't test that theory. You think the price is high today? You think they're going down all of a sudden tomorrow? No. You got to start making more money to stay ahead of the curve. So here's what happens as I conclude. Your cell phone start looking like this, right? Every day you get a text message. 20 a day, 50 a day, 100 a day, 150 a day, 200 a day, 500 a day. You see? These are my actual screenshots as I had my journey into business. So now I'm at a base of $15,000 a month minimum on top of my residual check. You understand? On top of my luxury bonus, on top of my sponsor bonuses, on top of that's the base of 15,000 on top of all these other bonuses that we get that I didn't even tell you about. So now you got cash, asset, cash working in your life. And then we had a nerve to show you how to grow your money. That's right. I want y'all to see this. What about being able to invest in land in Green Energy Valley, California? Warren Buffett just put $2.5 billion out in Green Energy Valley. The real city is called Antelope Valley, for those who don't know. Right? So now, when the Olympics is looking at the same area, not looking at, contracted to host the Olympics in 2028 in Antelope Valley, Warren Buffett put $2 billion out there for his green, clean energy transit. The Olympics, I'm sorry, I've said that already. NASA and the armed forces bringing about, 6,000 jobs to that area. Guess what you got? A deed that you can purchase because we purchased the land wholesale 5 years before the Olympics, 8 years before the Olympics, right? 4 years before the Olympics, 2 years before the Olympics, you guys get the lots and the deeds wholesale from our company because we already purchased the land. Talk about giving your kids a head start. What about giving your child a deed? You understand? It gets serious. It gets serious when now graduation gift is a little different when you handing over some wealth. Mentality shift, right? Mental shift. So now we've successfully shown you how to save, make, and grow money. Remember, cash, asset, cash. You got to take some cash back from those entities, invest into an asset, which is you for 129, and you turn that asset into more cash. Cash, asset, cash. I do that every day when I wake up. Cash, asset, cash. All right. With that being said, get with the person who introduced you to this video, this webinar, this replay, and just say, hey, I'm in. They're going to call you or ask you if you're a number 2 or a number 1. A number 2 says, I like the membership, right? A number 2 don't want to make any money. They just like, look, I want the membership. That's what number 2 says. So if you want the membership, hold on, my mouse is stuck. Okay, hold on. So if you want the membership, that's the number 2. You're going to let us know that up front. A number 1 says, I'm all the way in. What I got to lose, right? That's the one, oh, my mouse is tripping. Okay. That's the 129 and 119 a month. That's the number 1. So again, a 2 wants the membership. A 1 is all the way in. A 2 wants the membership. A 1 is all the way in. Let us know if you're a 2 or a 1. I'll be training tomorrow night on how to get the income shifting happening in your life. Same time, same PIN code, same password. And then we'll do another overview on Thursdays. So right now, our big nights of the week for this month are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday will be just like tonight. Wednesdays are training in the middle. Get with the person who introduced you. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. My name is Brian Bean, Seed the Magazines. If you're excited tonight, come off mute and let us know that you're ready for your money makeover. Let us know, let us know, let us know.